What's going on? I'm...
Ho, brave warriors of Asgard! I have come to pay my respects to Odin.
Loki.
And of course, I brought presents. Behold, my tribute to the All-Father. The day of reckoning has arrived! Long have I been denied my rightful place. But now, I have the power to take it! Odin's throne will be mine!
Look around you, team. We're standing in a land very few humans have ever seen. This is the world known as Valhalla. It's where brave Asgardian warriors go when they die. Understand that the only reason we're allowed to make headquarters here is because Asgard has fallen, and they need our help to defeat Doom. Right now, we have two possible missions. First, the gate of the Bifrost Bridge has been locked and needs to be opened. Second, many of the gods are being held prisoner in Asgard. For more information on freeing the prisoners, talk to Lady Sif. To find out about the Bifrost Bridge, talk to Hermod. If you're ready to start now, take the path to Asgard or the portal to Bifrost.
I am very sorry to hear about the death of Jean Grey. I am sure you did everything you could. I would think so. The infinity vortex she was thrown into would have killed her instantly. It is the mystical equivalent of a black hole, warping the very fabric of space and time. Some say it can be used as a portal to other dimensions, but that has never been proven. Not well, I am afraid. The X-Men are a tightly knit group. Worst of all, her boyfriend Cyclops has gone missing. Nightcrawler blames himself for Miss Grey's death. He believes he should have been the one to die. It was no trouble at all.
Welcome to Valhalla. I'm glad to see you. It's all because of his attack on the Omega base. You remember the super soldier serum he stole? It doesn't if you want troops for more than one battle, but that's all he needed. He created a bunch of those beasts and set them loose on Asgard. There's some theories, but nothing solid yet. Look, right now all we've got are guesses and none of them make sense, so I'm not saying anything until we have solid facts. With so many Asgardians imprisoned, and with Odin out battling the Frost Giants, Sif is now in charge. None of the gods are crazy about us being here. This is a sacred place to them. But they realize there's no choice in the matter. They need our help. You're welcome.
Greetings. I am sorry to hear of the loss of the X-Man. As I understand it, you had to make a very difficult choice. Odin is the most powerful of all gods and the ruler of Asgard. Because of his extreme powers, he is required to rest an entire day once a year in Odin sleep. Yes, Thor is the son of Odin, as are Vidar and Loki, although Loki was his son by battle, not blood. This is Asgard, a small planetary body in an alternate dimension. It is filled with mystical beings and consists of 9 separate worlds, which are joined by special portals. Asgard consists of 6 major races: the human-like gods, the dwarves, trolls, demons, giants, and elves. Each lay claim to a different world. As young adults, Lady Sif and Thor were very close. This of course angered Loki, so he cut off her golden hair and replaced it with hair as black as night, called strands of naught. Yes, but Sif has been long perplexed by Thor's affection for Earth. She wonders why a god would waste his time worrying about lesser beings. I am pleased to help.
Hi, Deadpool.
Hey, aren't you that guy who controls ants? I gotta know, what good's an army of little old blue-haired ladies?
Yeah, he unleashed hundreds of them. They overwhelmed the gods and literally tore the city apart. Then Doom came through afterwards, gathered up all the unconscious Asgardians, and made them prisoners. Not really. Doom's troops ran off in all directions after the attack. And he's not going to be making another army anytime soon, since he's used up all the super soldier serum. Those are portals to other Asgardian worlds. You mean will you wind up in Murder World again? Nah, they're perfectly reliable. Even Mordo couldn't mess them up. That thing in Mephisto's realm that the X-Man was dropped into? They're like relief valves between dimensions. There's all kinds of energy flowing through them. Look, I know what you're getting at, but the X-Man is dead. Nothing could survive that kind of pressure. Come back anytime.
Greetings, human. My name is Hermod, and I bring bad news. The Bifrost Bridge is under attack by the Wrecking Crew. I would ask that you travel across the bridge and open the gate to Midgard. Then additional reinforcements will be able to join us. I am Hermod, the fleetest of foot in all of Asgard. Because of my speed, I sometimes act as a messenger for Odin. Yes, I lived there for a short time because of a spell Odin cast. The gods were sent to Earth and given human identities. Bifrost is also known as the Rainbow Bridge. It's the only permanent pathway between Asgard and Midgard, or Earth, as you call it. Normally, the bridge is protected by Heimdall, but he was taken prisoner during the battle for Asgard. They are a group of villains led by a human named Wrecker. He acquired Asgardian powers when he was mistaken for Loki. Yes, as do his cohorts. They have plagued Thor and Asgard many times over the years. Certainly.
Halt! By order of the Lady Sif, you are not allowed into the Hall of the Honored Fallen until you have proven yourself worthy. Either save the Bifrost Bridge, or free the prisoners of Asgard. Then you will be deemed a valiant warrior.
Greetings, human. I would have you know, Valhalla is a very sacred place of the Asgard dead. It is only because of the war that we would allow you to make camp here. Not well. Our city is overrun, and our warriors imprisoned. Odin is now facing the frost giants alone. You must travel to Asgard and free Baldur from his prison. Then he can rally the other gods and win back our fair city. It is the world where the honored dead of Asgard go. Here the astral energy of the deceased exist until Ragnarok. The courageous dead are escorted here by warrior women who appear over battlefields and take stock of the slain. The greatest of them is called Valkyrie. He is second in power only to the mighty Thor. Baldur is always looked to as a leader in times of danger. He is indeed. Prophecy tells us that Baldur's death will help trigger Ragnarok, the end of Asgard, and the destruction of its people. Quite well. As children, Thor and I would play together, and then, later in life, we became more. For a time we were happy, and it seemed that we would wed, but I could not abide his constant interest in Midgard, the planet you call Earth. And because of that, we never married. You may go now.
My friends, these are indeed dark times. The Masters of Evil have overwhelmed the army of Asgard, and the only path for reinforcements has been closed off to us, the Bifrost Bridge.
Isn't that how your people travel back and forth between Earth and Asgard?
Aye. A great many warriors would return, if only the path were open.
How did Doom manage to block off Bifrost?
The gate at the end closest to Earth has been closed and barred. It can only be opened from our side. But I would warn you, the wrecking crew is guarding the gate.
The wrecking crew? Ooh, pardon me for not being scared.
I gotta agree with Webhead here. How bad can these jokers be?
The wrecking crew is not to be taken lightly. They are humans who were mistakenly granted the powers of one of my people. More than once, they have sorely tested my powers.
They almost beat you? Then we'd better be on our guard.
They are formidable opponents, but that is not all. Loki has struck a bargain with Hela, the goddess of death. Her minions will also seek to stop us.
So we're fighting gods and the undead. Right. Anyone else nervous about our odds here?
We must succeed. Without those additional forces, there is little hope for Asgard.
Not to worry, Thor. We'll get those gates open.
I thank you, my friends. Let us battle on to victory!
Good. Make your way across as quickly as possible and open the Bifrost Gate. But watch yourselves. The wrecking crew aren't gonna be pushovers.
I was orphaned early on in life and spent the remainder of my childhood as a thief on the streets of Cairo. At the age of 12, I began a long journey south through Africa. Along the way, I crossed the Sahara and nearly died of dehydration. This awoke my mutant ability to control weather. I soon discovered I could create rain and lightning, as well as command the wind. I then spent several years helping various tribes across the Serengeti, creating precipitation to save their crops. Then, Professor Charles Xavier came to me and asked that I join him in America. He wanted me to become part of his team of X-Men. I found his arguments very convincing and agreed to join his team. And I haven't had a boring minute since. Take, for instance, the time I had to save my teammates from a creature known as Hussar. Have a good rest. I win again! I rather enjoyed that. Ashamed weren't more of a challenge. Score 1 for me. Have a good rest. You might surrender. Anyone else care to get in my way? Score 1 for me. Can't move in that direction. You're not doing so. I win again. Whoever you are, release Wolverine and Iceman. There is no need for us to fight.
Oh, but there is, Storm. For I am Hussar, member of the elite Shi'ar Imperial Guard. And Arcade has ordered that I defeat whoever comes to save these 2 prisoners.
You can't really be Hussar. The Shi'ar Elite Guard are clear across the galaxy. You must be some type of robot.
The reality of my existence is inconsequential, but the ending of yours will not be. Come, Storm. Let us see if you can save your friends from certain death.
So, I defeated the robot of Hussar and saved Wolverine and Bobby from death. It's a shame Arcade got away, because it would have been fun to give him a taste of his own medicine.
Humans, I would ask a favor of you. My sword, Dragonfang, has gone missing, and I've reason to believe it is located somewhere near you. Should you find it, would you contact me?
Did I win a new car, too?
I couldn't lift that even if you said please.
You are officially a loser.
Of course.
Hey, everybody, look! I won! I won!
Of course.
Well, if you say so. I just wish we could have been friends.
You are officially a loser.
Okay.
Well, if you say so. Quick! Somebody take a picture! Quick! Somebody take a picture!
Sounds good.
Well, if you say so.
Thank you, humans. I will not forget this. Come to me, Dragon Fang. Together we will aid Asgard in her time of need.
I just wish we could have been friends.
Of course.
Sounds good.
Of course.
Incredible!
Just what I was thinking.
If I knew then what I know now, would I have gone to that exhibit? Would I have let that radioactive spider bite me? That's a very tough question. Sure. Because of that bite, I now have super strength, can climb walls, and have a sixth sense for danger. But fighting crime really puts a crimp in my social life. And then there's the army of lunatics out there who'd love to play hockey with my skull. So being Spider-Man isn't all money and glamour. Well, there is no money or glamour. But I do get to kick the stuffing out of guys like the Scorpion. Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese. Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old. Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese. Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old shit. Hi, Smith.
Don't move, Spider-Man. Dum-Dum Dugan is in chains and wired with explosives. One word from me, and he's history.
Okay, I'm not moving. Hey, could you hurry? My suit's riding up and giving me an incredible wedgie.
Make all your jokes now, webhead, because in a few seconds, the joke will be on you.
Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like Next time, I'll fight somebody who doesn't smell like Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like Hi again. Did I come at a bad time?
Spider-Man, you should be dead.
You know, I get that a lot. I guess I'm just not a people person.
I've had enough! Kill Dugan while I take care of the wall-crawling freak!
Freak? At least I'm not the one with a prehensile tail. Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell old cheese. I don't have enough energy for that. Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like cold cheese. I don't have enough energy for that. I don't have enough power. I don't have enough power. And that's how it ended. The Scorpion was defeated, and the super soldiers were locked up. Not a bad little adventure, but it would have been infinitely more fun if Dugan had been a supermodel.
Hey, Wrecker! Look who's here!
Heads up, men. Seems we got us a little challenge.
Little is right. What fun are they gonna be?
I want to fight more gods.
Yeah, this bunch is gonna be too easy.
That's what we get for taking out their big guns first. Now it's just a matter of dealing with the small fries. Now you're making me angry. Big mistake. Get 'em, men, and make 'em hurt real bad.
Hey, that hurt.
Good job. Now reinforcements will be able to join us from Earth. Return to Valhalla immediately.
Good job, team. The gates of Bifrost are open now, and the path to Earth is clear. Your next mission involves freeing the gods in Asgard. For more information, talk to Lady Sif. Or, if you want to go now, use the path to Asgard. And you should be happy to know that having finished the Bifrost mission, you're allowed into the Hall of the Honored Fallen.